Today's topic is Introduction to Python Programming. Now we are going to discuss about all these topics related to the Introduction to Python Programming. And at the end of this session, you will be able to learn about so what are the different types of Python versions are there, and so what are the features included in the Python software, and so what type of applications we are going to develop using the Python modules. And coming to the introduction, nowadays Python is a popular programming language, and it was developed by the Guido van Rossum. Guido van Rossum in 1991 in Netherlands, and Python was implemented basis on the BBC channel show. So it was developed on the basis of the BBC channel show. And Python is a general purpose programming language. So general purpose programming language means we are using the Python, we can use the Python module. So we have to develop the general purpose applications, general purpose applications for solving any type of problems. So any type of problems means we can solve simple problems or complex problems and in modern computer systems. And it has a simple elegant syntax. So simple elegant syntax means when compared to the other programming languages like C programming language, for example, C programming language, and in C programming language, so variable declaration, we must specify the data type while declaring the variable for writing the instruction. So whereas the Python programming language, we don't need to declaring the data type while defining the variable. So that's why. So it has a Python has a simple, elegant syntax. And coming to the next one, and it is a high-level programming language. So high-level programming language. So high-level programming language means high-level programming. A number of high-level programming languages there, and C, C++, and Java all are high-level programming languages. And Python is also a high-level programming language. Means it includes the this language means it is a user understandable language. It is user understandable language. It includes alphanumeric language, means alphabeticals and the numbers and the special characters all are included in this high level language. So that's why it is a high level programming language. So Python 1.0 was released on in 1994, which includes the new features like lambda function and map, filter, and reduce. All those functions are included in the Python 1.0. And the Python 2.0 was released in the 2000, and Python 2.0 includes with the new features like list comprehension and the garbage collection systems. And the number of features are included in the 2.0. And Python 3.0 was released in the 2008, including number of features, lots of features when compared to the Python 1.0 and 2.0. And Python 3.0 is also called as a Py3K, and it was also called as a Py3K. So coming to the Python versions, all the following are the number of Python versions comes under a series of Python 1.0 and Python 2.0 and Python 3.0. So now the latest version of the Python is Python 3.8. So now we are using the Python 3.8 version for doing the programs. And coming to the Python features. So first one is the first feature. So in Python includes number of features. Python software includes a number of features, comes with a number of features. And first one is the easy to code. So easy to code means Python is a easy programming language. So easy programming language means we can easily write the code, and we can easily read the Python code, and we can easily understand the code. For example, in Python programming language, we use the indentation concept instead of the curly braces using in the other programming language. For example, in C programming language, we write the multiple or single statements within the block. So block must be starting with the open curly braces and end with the closing curly braces. And we have to write the singular multiple statements enclosed in between the open and closing curly braces in the C programming language. So whereas the Python programming language, we use the indentation concept instead of the curly braces like C programming language. So this makes the code very clean and understandable to the, very easy to understand the Python code. And next feature is the free and open source. Free and open source means here Python source code is freely available to the public in the market. And we can also download the Python software from the Python official website. So that's why it is a Python is a open source software. So Python source code is freely available in the market to the public. You can freely download the software from the Python website, official website. And next feature is the GUI programming support. So GUI means graphical user interface. So graphical user interface. So we can create the graphical user interface and using the some of the modules developed in the Python software like Kinter. So some of the modules are used to develop the create the user interface applications by using this feature. And the next one is the interpreted programming language. So Python is an interpreted programming language. That means Python has an interactive interpreter. So Python comes with a IDLE. IDLE means interactive development environment, and it also includes the REPL. So REPL means read. R means read the data, and next E means evaluate the data, and print the data, and loop, iterate the data. So REPL structure. So it includes the IDLE environment and the REPL structure. So that's why, so it is an interpreted programming language, and also it displays the output of the one line at a time, and to display the error of the one line at a time. So why? Because Python has an interactive interpreter. So that's why it is called as a interpreted language. And next feature is the extensible. So extensible means, so Python is extensible. So extensible means we use the code from other programming language like C++ and use into our Python code. So that's why it is called extensible. Python is extensible. So we can use other programming language code and use it into our Python code. So it is called extensible. And next feature is a platform independent. So platform independent means, so we can run the Python code on any operating system. So like either, so we can run on the Windows, or we can run Python code on the Linux operating system, and we can run Python code into the Mac operating system. So it is so that's why it is a platform independent. It only depends on a single platform. So we can run on any platform. So we can run Python code on any platform. So, and it is also called as a portable language. So portability means we can run any, we can execute Python code on any operating system. And next feature is the large standard library. So large standard library. Python has a large standard library. So Python standard large standard library, it is similar to the header files in a C programming language and packages in the Java programming language. So number of large Python standard library contains number of packages. It includes the number of packages and the Python modules. So number of functionalities are included in the Python standard library. in case if you want to working with any module, if you want to working with any module, so then we import that particular module from the standard library using the import statement in the Python, and we can use that module into our program. So it has a, so Python has a large standard library. So it comes with a large standard library. And the next feature is the dynamically typed language. So dynamically typed language. So dynamically typed language means, so Java. So for example, Java, it is a statically typed language, and C is a statically typed language. So Python, it is not a statically typed language. It is a dynamically typed language. So dynamically typed language means, so we don't need to uh, specify the data type in the, so while defining the variable, Python interpreter. So Python interpreter determines at runtime based on the so type of the expression. So here Python interpreter determines, so what type of data will provided to the variable. So automatically Python interpreter at runtime determines, so which type of data will assign to the variable by the user. So we don't need to specify the data type while defining the variable. So that's why it is called a dynamically typed language. And the next one is it is object-oriented programming language. So object-oriented programming language means Java, it is also object-oriented programming language, and Python is object-oriented programming language. So in Python, everything is a object. In Python, everything is a object, and it has a object-oriented concepts like inheritance and polymorphism and abstraction. So all those object-oriented concepts are included in the Python software. So in Python, everything is a object-based. So all these are under Python features. All these features are included in the Python software, Python programming language. And next one is the application. So we can develop and we can create a variety number of applications using the Python modules defined in the standard library. So what are the different functionals? We are using the different functionalities defined in the modules. We have to develop the different types of applications. So first one is the graphical user interface, graphical GUI applications. So GUI applications means, so the various GUI based desktop applications are developed using the Python modules. So some of the examples, some of the graphical user interface applications are image processing and graphic design applications. And so we can create the image processing and graphic design user interface applications using the Python functionalities defined in the modules. And we can develop the scientific and computational applications also under a user interface applications. And we have to create this type of applications, this type of user interface applications by using the modules defined in the Python standard library. And next one is the game development. And we can also develop the games using the Python modules. And Python is also used in the development of the interactive games. So modules like a Pygame and a PySci. So these modules are used to develop the gaming applications. So here, for example, here Disney Toontown online game application. So Disney's Toontown online game application is developed by using the some of the game modules like Pygame, PySoy. So all these are under a Python standard library, and also develop the Vaga Strike gaming application. So developed using the Python modules. So number of gaming applications also developed using the Python modules available in the Python standard library. And next one is the machine learning and the artificial intelligence. So machine learning and artificial intelligence. So machine learning and artificial intelligence algorithms also so developed. So machine learning and artificial intelligence algorithms are developed by using the modules like pandas and numpy and extra. Some of the modules are used to develop the machine learning algorithms to make the computer learn by itself. So it is a machine learning and artificial intelligence. This type of applications also developed by using the Python modules. And next one is the data science and data visualization type of applications. So data science. So data science means nowadays data is money. So by using the Python modules like pandas, numpy, so these type of modules are used for extracting the information. So extracting the information and visualizing the data, visualization of the data using the some of the libraries like Matplotlib lib and Seaborn modules. So these type of libraries are used to visualizing the data. So these type of applications are under a data science and data visualization applications. And these type of applications are developed by using the Python modules like pandas, numpy, and matplotlib. Okay, these type of modules are used for developing the data science and data visualization applications. And next one is the CAD applications. So CAD applications means so we have been created a computer aided designing applications. We can also develop using the Python modules. So we can develop the computer aided design applications. And coming to the next one, and we can also we can also create or develop the audio and video applications using the Python modules. So here Gym Player and C Play. So these are the players, these are the applications of a audio and video type of applications. So these type of applications are also developed by using the Python modules defined in the Python standard library. And next one is the language development. So language development means we can also develop the any language we have to develop using the Python modules. And the Python design and modules architecture has influenced to development of the language. It helps to develop the language. And coming to the next one, embedded applications. So here Python is based on the C. Python is based on the C, which means so by using the C, we have to develop the embedded software. So here Python is also based on the C, which means that can be used to develop the embedded software for developing the embedded applications. So this type of applications helps you to perform the higher applications on the smaller devices. So embedded applications are helps us to perform the higher applications on the smaller devices. Okay, so this type of applications also developed by using the Python modules. And next one is the web applications. Web applications, and we have been created we can also develop the web applications. And business and enterprise applications are developed by using the some of the Python modules defined in the Python standard library. So all these type of applications are variety of applications are developed by using the Python programming language. So whatever functions are so number of modules are number of functionalities are defined within the Python standard library. It includes so all these are includes in the modules are included in the Python standard library. By using these modules, we can develop all these type of applications. So these are the short answer questions and the long answer questions. So these type of either short answer questions and long answer questions are coming into your maybe chances to come into your some and semester end examinations of this related to this topic. For example, in short answer questions, list out so Python features. So what are the Python features? And from the long answer questions, so what are the different applications developed using the Python? So what type of applications developed in the using Python? And next topic is a Python comments and variables. So later, next session, we will discuss about on the Python comments and the variables. Thank you.